Alright guys, here I am coming back to y'all with a long overdue video. Truth is, I just don't really post on the YouTube anymore. There for a while I did, and then I said I would because I finally got good internet and just got busy with things. So, I graduated earlier this year and I've been working, so I haven't taken the time to really do anything on social media, as in like the garden tractors and whatnot. But the thing you're probably going to notice first once you click on this video or the channel is I did change the name of the channel. If I do start posting more, I don't really necessarily want it as garden tractor oriented. So I did change the channel to Magnus Automotive. So Magnus is my last name, and automotive is kind of like a general idea of what I'll be posting. So it really just kind of means what the new description says, anything with a motor or wheels. So I'll just kind of post a little bit of everything. I've gotten really into trucks, so I'll be posting that. Hopefully that'll bring some new viewers along, and hopefully, some of you will also enjoy that content. But I do still plan to make videos on these and other things. But I've gotten to the point now where, if you want to watch it, that's great. But if you don't want to, I understand that as well, because, things have changed. I've gotten older, and I'm not as in these anymore as I used to be. But nonetheless, I hope you do enjoy the content. So I'll give you a quick little rundown on everything and how everything's been going. This won't be a very long video. I say that every time, but this really won't. So we're in the new shop. I don't think that I've shown this yet on the YouTube, but it's still a work in progress. But here's the new shop. Very blessed. It's a great place to store these under the loft here. And, we got a little more room here to store a couple more. But anyway, this is Dad's. Don't know how much longer he'll have that. I really don't know much about it, but it's really cool. The front axle is mounted to the frame and the rear end pivots, so that's pretty cool. This one is pretty much one of the most important ones in here. This is my uncle's, and my dad bought it, and he plans to get it running again, and maybe one day restore it, but just for now, clean it up. I mean, it's been sitting in the barn. As you can see, it's filthy, so we just need to get it out and clean it and get it running again. But it does have headlights. I believe those are factory. It does have the rear lift, creeper gear, and it has wheel weights inside and out. It has the deck on it, so it's pretty kitted out. I do really like this. It's pretty cool now. We both have 100s too. So here's the original. Don't look much better than the 100. It's really dirty. It's been sitting. Actually, they all have. Original hasn't ran in probably 2 years. I got it running, and then something goofed up on it, and I just never took the time to get it running again. The 106, it just sets. Haven't had it out in a while. Haven't had any of these out in a couple months, so need to get better about that, but it just sets. But it's doing the same thing. You can see the amount of dust on it. 100, same thing. And the Massey, same thing. Last time I tried starting the Massey and letting it run for a minute, it was surging really bad, so something's up with the carburetor, so that's great. I did end up painting the wheels on the Massey, which made it look a lot better, but I want to keep the patina on it, so I might do something different here. I might go chrome, and then I'm going to put back on the original seat pan and get it reupholstered, and hopefully find some Massey wheel weights, and then I'm leaving it. But I really like the look of the really clean wheels, and then the rest patina. That's what I had on my 123. I don't know if I ever posted that on the YouTube or not, but 123, I really miss it. But it was rough looking. It was a lot rougher than this 100, and it had really nice wheels on it, and it popped for some reason. It looked really good. Here's another cool little thing that I'll just point out real quick. I got a 400EX a couple months ago, and this thing's really fun. Not a whole lot's done to it. It has a flat tire right now, unfortunately. Not a whole lot's done to it. It does have an exhaust. It has a ported and polished head on it. A little bit bigger cam. I think smaller sprocket on the back. But it's nothing crazy. It's a 99, I believe. The wheels are what really set it off. I really like the wheels on it. But it's not perfect, but it's actually really fun, and it runs really good. So it's a wheelie machine. But that's about it for up here. Not much else to point out. But I will go down to the other garage and show y'all a little bit more. By the way, here's the white truck. It's sitting on 37 graps now, which I need to get rid of. They're too big for this truck. They came off of my new truck, which I'll show here in a minute. But yeah, white truck, same old, same old. And there's the dually. I haven't gotten to show y'all that. This is actually like going to be for sale here soon. I need to do some more work to it before I sell it, but it's a 7.3, it's a 97. It's in pretty decent shape for its age, but not a whole lot to say on that. Here's the new truck. I'll make a video of it, but a little preview of it. It's an 0660, so pretty cool. I'll refrain from showing you all the scrap pile beside me because it's a mess, but I think that this deserves a little spot in this video. This was also my uncle's. My aunt ended up auctioning a lot of his belongings off because she didn't have any use for him, and he really liked to stockpile things, to say the least, and this is one of the things that she let go, and I'm very happy to have it. It's set in his woods forever, and I don't really ever know what he planned on doing with it, but I just thought it was really cool, so I bought it. I do have the fenders for it. I plan on making it like a little mud mower or something, but I thought it was pretty neat. But now I'll take you in the OG garage. All right, so we're back in the garage where it all started. What I really came down here for is to show you guys this. This is a John Deere 216, as you can see. And once again, I got this from my late uncle. And I am tickled to death that I have it because from what I understand, he redid this thing by himself, and I think he even rebuilt the motor in it. So I'm really, really happy to have it, and it's actually really solid. It's been sitting, so the paint's faded and it's dirty, but I really don't think it'll take much to get going again, and I'm going to try to clean the paint up a little bit to get it looking better. But from what I understand, he did mow with it sometimes, so I will probably use it as a mowing rig just for fun, but it has a 16 horse Kohler in it. He also had a 214, but someone else ended up with that, but pretty happy I got this one. I have a YouTube short of the M on YouTube, so maybe a couple of you have seen this, but this is my John Deere M. I got it from my great uncle, which I'm very, very thankful for, and it's really, really straight. The plan with this one is to one day do a full restoration on it and rebuild the motor because it does need motor work. It takes spells where it only wants to, most of the time actually, only wants to run off of one cylinder. I've got it running off both a couple times, but I mean, I've put new points, distributor cap, rotor button, all that, new condenser, plug wires, plugs, all that, and it still wants to only run on one cylinder sometimes. So I got to figure that out. But anyways, it is really straight, and I've always really liked these tractors, so I'm very, very thankful to have it. Here's my very first actual four-wheeler. I think I had a 50cc before this one, but I bought that back from my buddy this time last year probably. But this is probably just going to be a beater. It doesn't run either right now, but it'll probably just be a little beater for fun. But anyways, garage is a mess, so excuse that. But that's about it. I don't really have anything else to show. I will make a video on more things and, you know, some shop videos or whatnot, because there's a part of me that does want to grow this YouTube channel more, but it does take a lot of work and commitment, so we'll see how it plays out. But anyways, if you watched the video all the way through, thank you for that. And like I said, there will be some changes on the channel with what I post. Actually, the last video was on my white truck, and it didn't get as much of attention, which I expected that. But I still am thankful for you all watching, you know, my videos and, you know, supporting the channel. So anyways, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.